Okay, everyone, let's continue playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Let's see how I do this time. Without further ado, let's resume our game as Sir Fred, the level 2 human fighter. Okie dokie, where we last left Fred, he just got acquainted with the first level of the dungeon. So let's continue exploring the first level of the dungeon before we proceed down to level 2. I noticed that there was some armour here. Let's see how this armour compares to my existing armour. Ringmail. Ringmail has an armour rating of 4, which means that when I get hit, it'll reduce the physical damage I take by 4. It's pretty nice, but it has an evasion modifier of -2, which means that I'm less evasive when I wear it. It can be magically enchanted to +4, which means that if I ever get my hands on a scroll of enchant armor, I can increase the armor rating bonus of it to a maximum of armor rating of 8. That's a good thing. Now what I've currently got is a set of scale mail. It has an armor rating of 5 and can be magically enchanted to +5, which means that it's slightly heavier and provides more protection, but it doesn't give me as much evasion, the evasion penalty is a lot greater than the ringmail, but since I'm a big strong fighter I don't need to worry about evasion too much. My strategy is to just soak up all the damage and crash my way through the dungeon. So let's continue with that. Throwing net. They're not too bad. Basically I can use them to tie up melee combatants before I get into melee with them. Silver bolts. I don't have a crossbow at the moment, so I'll just carry them anyway in case I do find one. Okie dokie. Gold you can use to buy items at the shop. It's pretty handy, but we won't be seeing any shops for a while. Ooh, a potion and some darts. Darts can be thrown as missile weapons, and yellow unidentified potion. I don't know what it does, and the only way for me to figure out what it does is if I take a chance and drink it. So let's drink our yellow potion. You feel better. It was a potion of healing. Awesome. So now if I find another yellow potion similar to that potion, I will know what it is without having to identify it again. Smell something rotten, which means that one of my chunks of goblin flesh is starting to decay. I can no longer eat it, which means that I need to start murdering some more stuff really quickly, otherwise I'm going to run out of food. Glowing dwarven hand axe. If something's glowing, it usually means it has some enchantment on it. The enchantment's not always positive. For instance, something can be cursed and glowing, I don't know. And I certainly don't want to equip a cursed axe on my character, which means I won't be able to remove it. Besides, I'm not as good with using axes as I am with maces, so I think I'm just going to swing my mace around for a little while. Get some skill up with that, and if I find an enchanted mace, I'll equip that instead. If you have a look at the map, you can see we're gradually revealing the entirety of the level. Once I've finished exploring this level and murdering its occupants, butchering them and then devouring them, I'll proceed down to the second level. Hobgoblin. Die, Hobgoblin. I sure hope the monsters have stayed in that little cage. They're grayed out, which means that that's the last place I saw them at, but if I go there again and take a look, they're probably not there anymore. It's just a convenience. Alright. Let's continue exploring. Almost got the entire first level done on my map. Beat up some hobgoblins. Club. I'll pick up the club. I can throw that at anyone if I decide to. Goblins throwing darts at me, murder him, pick up his darts, and butcher his corpse. I'm not sure if it's considered cannibalism if I eat hobgoblin. I mean, they're intelligent and humanoid, but... Let's get off that train of thought. Okay, I think that's all of level 1 done. So now, if I pan over the map, we can have a nice leisurely look at what I've uncovered. I don't want to provoke the monsters in there too much if they're still in there, because I'm not too worried about the oozes and the rats and the cockroaches, but giant worms hit for a lot. They're not terribly fast, but I'm only level 2. It will hurt if I get attacked by them, so let's just ignore them for now and find our way down to the 2nd level. Yes, quivering ooze. Alright. There's a staircase over here. Okay. These are all the items I found on level 1. I found an unidentified scroll. Scrolls are similar to potions in the sense that I need to identify them before I know what the hell they do. I'm feeling brave. Let's figure out what this scroll does. So let's read our scroll. Nothing appears to happen. That doesn't mean that the scroll was worthless. It just means that whatever effect it had didn't currently apply to me. It may have been a scroll of like enchanted jewelry or something, but since I don't have any jewelry, it didn't do anything. So let's just continue down to the 2nd level and see what other monsters there are to murder. I need to be careful on this level because there may be some named monsters running around. Named monsters are special, unique monsters which are a lot tougher than normal monsters and pose a serious threat to starting adventurers. Okay, let's just be careful. Yeah, more decay for my chunks of flesh. And a kobold with a whip. So they've started to arm themselves. I can butcher the kobold corpse, but you see that little skull in the bottom right of its corpse? It means that it has poisonous meat, which means that I can't eat it because it's poisonous. I think I can eat it, but I don't really want to. Giant gecko. Geckos don't have that skull in the bottom right, which means that their meat is safe to eat. This is an example of a trapdoor. They're like staircases, but they're one way, which means that once I go up this staircase, I won't be able to descend down it unless I find another more permanent staircase. This is the other variant of the escape hatch, which goes down a level, but I will not be able to climb up it. If I run into any monsters down there, then I'm in a lot of trouble because I have no surefire way of escaping. Found lots of potions, not too many monsters though, just rats and poisonous kobolds wielding whips. So it looks like I'm pretty much safe. We'll just see about that. Another scroll. Let's figure out what it does. A scroll labeled... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, so let's see what it does. Oh, great. Wonderful. As you read the scroll, it crumbles to dust. My shield glows black for a moment. It was a scroll of curse armor, which means that my shield is now cursed. And I can no longer remove it. Fortunately, it didn't add any negative effects to the shield, it just means that I can't remove it. Anyway, I'm out of time. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.